Today, we're jumping into a really fascinating world, aviation.
Absolutely. It's incredibly dynamic.
And it's not just, the romance of flying we often think about. This sector is packed with career opportunities.
Big opportunities and financially rewarding ones too if you have the right skills.
Exactly. So, our mission today, we want to give you a kind of shortcut.
Yeah, a look at where the expertise and honestly the passion really pay off in aviation.
We're going to unpack the top 10 highest paying jobs. And we'll go beyond just the obvious ones.
We'll get into some surprising facts, I think, specific salary ranges too.
And really look at the kind of dedication these roles demand. Think of this as your guide to getting properly informed about careers in this industry.
That's a good way to put it because when people hear aviation career, they often just picture the pilots, right?
Right, straight to the cockpit.
But it's so much bigger than that. It's this complex ecosystem. And the need for highly specialized knowledge, it's huge.
Across lots of different fields.
Yes. And that specialization, well, that's what leads to some pretty impressive salaries.
Okay, let's get into it then. Starting with the one everyone knows, the airline pilot.
The iconic role, yeah.
Flying commercial jets, getting people from A to B safely. But what's really involved in getting those, top-tier salaries?
Well, for airline pilots, the average pay sits somewhere between, say, $120,000 and $250,000 a year.
That's quite a range.
It is. And what's really key for anyone thinking about this path is understanding seniority. It's huge.
So,
Seniority basically dictates everything. What planes you fly, your routes, international long haul versus domestic, and ultimately your pay packet.
okay.
So yes, the training is tough. You need tons of flight hours. That's a given. But hitting those top salaries, the six figures plus,
Yeah.
that often means years climbing that seniority ladder, especially for senior captains flying internationally.
And I bet the benefits are good too.
Oh, absolutely. Things like travel perks can be pretty significant.
So it's a very structured path, okay? Shifting focus a bit. Away from the cockpit, but
Yeah.
still crucial for every single flight.
You mean the controllers?
Exactly. The air traffic controllers. The ones guiding everything, making sure it all flows safely. What's their world like? Must be intense.
Oh, it is. Intense is the right word. They average between $100,000 and $180,000 per year.
And for that, they're managing what? Constant pressure.
Constant. Think about it. They're not just talking to planes. They need this incredible ability to visualize complex airspace in 3D,
Wow.
predicting potential conflicts minutes ahead, making split-second calls that affect hundreds, maybe thousands of lives.
That's a lot of cognitive load, as they say.
And immense. Their training, especially the simulation stuff, is all about preparing them for that relentless pressure. It's a job where you absolutely need nerves of steel.
And sharp minds.
Definitely. Which, helps explain the high pay.
Yeah, makes sense. Like playing high-speed chess in 3 dimensions.
Yeah.
So planes land safely, thanks to them. Then what? Who keeps these incredibly complex machines airworthy?
Now you're talking about aircraft maintenance engineers. AMEs.
Right, and these aren't just like your average mechanics, are they?
Not at all, no. These are highly licensed professionals. Many hold specific qualifications, like the FAA's A&P license, that's airframe and power plant.
Requires deep knowledge, I assume.
Oh, yes. Every nut, bolt, wire system. They typically earn, let's say, $80,000 to $150,000 annually.
And is there specialization within that field?
Absolutely. And that's where the demand and often the pay really goes up. Think about engineers specializing in avionics, those complex electronics.
Okay.
Or maybe jet engines or advanced composite materials used in modern planes. Those specialists are highly sought after. They're the ultimate troubleshooters ensuring safety.
You can see why. As planes get more complex, you need that deeper expertise. Okay, here's one that's maybe less visible now, especially on passenger jets. The flight engineer.
That's right. With modern glass cockpits, a lot of their tasks got automated or integrated into the pilot's roles.
So are they still around?
Yes, definitely. They're still vital on many older aircraft types and also very important in cargo operations and the military, too.
Interesting. And the pay?
Averages around $90,000 to $140,000. It kind of raises that interesting point about, the balance between human oversight and automation.
Yeah, exactly.
In those specific contexts, cargo, military, older planes, their deep systems knowledge, monitoring fuel flow, hydraulics, everything, provides this extra layer of real-time safety.
A human backup, in a way.
Yeah,
Makes you wonder how AI might change that further down the line.
it does.
Okay, so from keeping current planes flying safely, let's pivot. Let's talk about the people designing the next generation. aerospace engineers.
Ah, the visionaries, yeah. They average $85,000 to $160,000 per year.
And what's exciting in their field right now? What pushes salaries towards the top end?
It's really about innovation. The engineers involved in cutting-edge R&D. Think about integrating AI for autonomous flight or developing sustainable aviation fuels, huge right now. Or even designing those new electric vertical takeoff and landing aircraft, the eVTOLs.
The flying taxes sort of thing.
Exactly. Those pushing the boundaries, they're the ones commanding the top salaries. They're literally inventing how we'll fly tomorrow.
Incredible stuff. Okay, back to safety, always central in aviation. Aviation safety inspectors. Who are they exactly?
These folks usually work for government bodies, like the FAA here in the US, or sometimes directly for airlines. That job is making sure everyone follows the safety rules.
The regulators, essentially?
In a way, yes. Their average salary is around $95,000 to $150,000. But their role is much more than just ticking boxes.
How so?
They investigate incidents, they proactively identify hazards before things go wrong, and they enforce the global standards that, well, keep flying as safe as it is.
Guardians of this system.
Precisely. Their diligence is incredibly valuable. They prevent accidents on a systemic level.
A critical role, definitely deserving of good compensation.
Mm.
Now, for those who love flying and teaching, flight instructors.
Right, training the next generation. They earn, on average, between $70,000 and $120,000 a year.
Is there a path to higher earnings there, too?
Oh, sure. Experienced instructors, especially those working with advanced flight simulators or those who are key players in big commercial pilot training programs, they can definitely earn at the higher end of that scale, or even beyond in some cases.
It's more than just teaching stick and rudder, then.
Much more. They're teaching decision-making, judgment, instilling that whole culture of safety that's so vital, shaping future pilots one by one.
Very important. Okay, back into the tech side of things. Modern planes rely heavily on electronics.
The glass cockpit.
Right, so who maintains all that? That brings us to avionics technicians.
Yeah, these specialists are absolutely essential today. With planes packed full of complex electronics, navigation, communication, radar, flight management computers, everything talks to everything else.
Sounds complicated.
It is. So the demand for skilled avionics techs is really strong. Their average salary is about $65,000 to $110,000.
And their role has changed a lot.
Massively. They're almost like high-tech IT specialists, but for multi-million-dollar flying machines, making sure every sensor, every display, all the software is working perfectly. Modern planes just wouldn't fly without them.
Puts in perspective. Okay, pulling back to the bigger picture on the ground. Who runs the whole airport operation?
That would be the airport manager.
Overseeing everything. Security, services, logistics.
The whole shebang. Yeah, complex job. Average salaries are around $80,000 to $130,000.
And I guess the size of the airport matters a lot.
Absolutely. Think about managing a massive international hub versus a smaller regional airport. The scale, the complexity, it's night and day.
Right.
So managers at those big hubs, they typically command higher salaries. It reflects the huge responsibility and leadership involved. It's like running a small city, really.
Yeah, I can see that. Okay, one more. This one might not immediately spring to mind when you think aviation jobs. Aviation lawyers.
Ah, yes. A crucial niche. And a lucrative one.
What kind of salaries are we talking?
Average is somewhere between $100,000 and $200,000 per year, sometimes much higher, depending on the firm and specialization.
Why so high? What do they do?
Well, aviation is incredibly regulated, internationally complex. These lawyers need deep expertise in specific areas.
Like what?
Things like international aviation treaties, accident investigations, which are legally very complicated, aircraft purchase and leasing deals, insurance claims, product liability for manufacturers.
Wow.
It's a very specialized field of law. When major issues arise, their specific knowledge is indispensable.
So that's our top 10. Quite a range of roles.
It really is.
What does this all tell us then, for you listening? It shows the aviation industry offers this really broad spectrum of careers. Exciting, yes, but also financially rewarding.
Definitely goes far beyond just the cockpit.
And the common thread here seems to be significant rewards, salary, benefits, even prestige. But it comes with needing serious training, education, certifications.
That's the key takeaway. Specialization pays. So if you have a passion for any of these areas, flying, engineering, management, safety, even law within this context, pursuing one of these paths could lead to a very fulfilling and prosperous career. It's worth considering how these roles might fit your own skills and interests.
Absolutely. And here's a final thought to leave you with, something to chew on.
Okay.
Aviation is constantly evolving, right? We talked about EVTOLs, new technologies, maybe even more space travel integration down the line.
True. Things are changing fast.
So what new high-paying jobs might be just around the corner? Roles that aren't even on our list today.
Hmm. That's a great question.
How will innovation keep reshaping these opportunities? And what kind of skills will those future jobs demand? Something to think about.